Our hot teacher started giving us strange homework. Our latest assignment was horrifying. I think every straight guy in my school was attracted to Miss Blevins. Everyone in my class would get perfect scores on her homework just so they could get her approval. That was, until the horrifying truth behind her strange assignments was revealed. She wasn't a bad teacher, but her homework was very different from other teachers. For certain students, she'd ask them to come to her house after school so they could complete assignments together, and if they didn't, they'd be forced to fail. The students that got given these assignments just happened to also be the best-looking guys in the class. Of course they didn't complain. Teenage guys getting invited to their hot teacher's house, who would turn that down? They just didn't realize her disgusting true intentions. The same can't be said for the girls in the class. They were clearly her least favorite students. She would usually just ignore them, or she'd just ask them extremely hard questions to make them look stupid in front of the rest of the class. Whenever any of the boys asked for help, she'd always make sure to lean right over their desk with a low button-down shirt to help explain. Specifically, the good-looking guys. My friend Sean nearly creamed his pants when she leaned down next to him when wearing a low button-down shirt, explaining how to properly use an adverb. I mostly ignored this for the most part, until the rumor spread that Miss Blevins was sleeping with her favorites. I thought this was bad enough, but the actual truth of what she was doing was so much worse. Most guys were fine with this rumor, but I always thought it was really weird that her students were around 15 or 16 at this point. That's really not okay. I don't care how hot people think it is, it's a bit personal for me, if I'm honest. My older sister was preyed on by one of her teachers when she was a freshman. It only came out when she got pregnant at age 14. That guy's still rotting in jail, and when he gets out, I'm gonna probably punch his face till it breaks. I didn't want to just throw around false accusations, so I checked for myself. I asked my friend Sean, who just so happened to be one of her favorite students. We were playing video games, eating mozzarella sticks, and just chatting it up when I decided to bring up Miss Blevins. "So, what do you think about her?" I asked, snatching another mozzarella stick off the pile. Sean's face lit up in a way that made my stomach twist. "Oh man, she's the greatest. I got to study at her house last Saturday," he said. I swallowed. "Did all you do was study?" I asked, glancing up the stairs to make sure Mrs. Brown wasn't within hearing distance. Sean grinned and leaned in close. "We did it on her kitchen table," he said. "Well, that confirmed it. Dude, she's like 30. That's not cool," I said, jerking away and nearly knocking over Mount Mozzarella. Sean snorted and rolled his eyes. "Come on, it's not like I didn't want it. And she's not 30, she's 28. He said, as if that made it all better. "I'm telling you, it's kinda creepy that a 28-year-old woman wants to do it with a 16-year-old, I said. He shrugged, and the conversation ended there. I wish I asked more. Maybe he would have been a little more about what she was really doing. God, I really should have talked with Sean about it more. That Friday I'd forgotten my copy of To Kill a Mockingbird in Miss Blevins' class and was heading back to get it when I saw she wasn't alone in class, maybe hoping to get some evidence of her creeping on teenage boys. I listened in. I recognized the other person as Malcolm. Malcolm wasn't the brightest bulb in the package. He'd been held back a year and thought of himself as a Chad just because he graffitied the school before right now. "Now I'm gonna tell you something that no one else needs to hear, Moll," Miss Blevins said. Malcolm looked as stiff as a statue. I gulped. What I heard next changed our school forever.